Hello and welcome to another stream of Tomb Raider 2, continuing my annual playthrough for 2023. This will only be a short stream, probably only like an hour and a half, maybe two at the most, but when it's Friday for me, the Friday stream will be longer though. But this stream will only be a short one. We're up to this part of the game where at the start of the level, um, make sure you've made a save, just in case you mess up, because at the start of this level, you're put underwater without any way to get oxygen until you make your way into the actual structure of the ship. So I've made a start right at the start to help with that. But yeah, this is just going to be a short stream, probably about an hour and a half, two at the most. All right, so that's where we need to get to. Hey there, Lucinda. Good morning to you. I'm doing really good, thanks. Just doing a short stream. How's things going with you?
Uh-huh.
This is how unfair this game can be sometimes. Enemies can shoot you from their line of sight, yet you can't shoot them, even though the line of sight between you and them is the same from your side to their side.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Listen, are you doing okay? You woke up in the middle of the night, overheating, drank like an entire bottle of water in order to go back to sleep. You didn't get up until like 10 minutes ago. Oh, damn. Well, I'm glad that you're able to actually get back to sleep, but that is definitely a lot of water to have to drink. It definitely sounds like you needed it. Did you do anything exciting today with your extra time off stream? I just visited like family and had dinner and dessert and watched a bit of television and stuff. So it was really good. It's kind of like a small dose of normal television. It will be Harbinger, yeah. Yeah, it'll be a short stream. I think I might only do an hour and a half. Plus, I really want to watch Crooked play Control as well. That's the other thing too. Because before I went live, I saw that he was live, and when I saw he was playing Control, I was like, oh, I'm glad I'm doing a short stream of Tomb Raider 2. That way, I'll be able to catch Crooked play that. Yeah, it was really cool, Lucinda. It's always good to be able to do that, and time can get away so quickly as well sometimes, where a few weeks have gone by and you're like, oh shit, there's an outside world. There's an outside world within. Thanks for redeeming that scene reenactment, Harbinger. Listen, you know that feeling? That's how you feel on Wednesdays. Like, oh, I can finally catch so and so playing a game when you're normally streaming. Yeah, that's the thing too. You're like, oh, can't wait to see them play that. All right, so I've got a movie to do a scene reenactment from. It was just the two of us, Dad. That was a lonely way to grow up. Lonely for both of us. I can remember the last time we had a drink together. I had a milkshake, but we didn't talk. We never talked. If you'd been an average and regular father, like all of my friends' dads, you would have understood. I was a wonderful father. Yeah. How? Did I ever tell you to eat up, go to bed, wash your ears, or do your homework? No. I respected your privacy, and I taught you self-reliance. What you told me is that I was less important to you than people who'd been dead for 500 years in another country. And I learned it so well that we've hardly spoken for 20 years. You left just as you were becoming interesting. Okay, I'm here now. So what do you want to talk about? I I can't think of anything. Then what are you complaining about? We have work to do. Now then, he who finds the Holy Grail must face three challenges. First is the path of God. Only the penitent man shall pass. Second is the word of God. Only in the footsteps of God shall he proceed. Third is the breath of God. Only in a leap from the lion's head shall he prove his worth. Essentially doing a leap of faith. That's from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Lucinda, you're also glad this morning, like, Aurora's doing a later morning stream for me so I can sleep in. Not that you feel like you have to be here for every stream, but you do try. And it's very much appreciated, Lucinda. You know, even if it's only like 5 minutes of lurking and whatnot, it's all definitely appreciated for sure. And it's also great as well when you can get a bit of a sleep in too. I love sleep ins, they're really good. that part can be tricky because you have a timer that the game doesn't tell you how much time you have, of course. There's been a game back in 1997, although maybe there were games back then that did have timers to let you know how quickly you had to be, but for this game they decided not to put it in. Whatever the case, you have a certain amount of time to get to that spot where the flamethrower things are actually happening. There's two different levers that you have to pull for two different sets of them, and if you're not quick enough, then you could get toasted. Yellow's in the toasty, toasted bread. All right, where's the lever? There it is. Yeah, Harmager. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off for this stream because I really do want to do just a short stream. But tomorrow's stream will be longer. I'll have it active then. Well, Harbinger, that's definitely a good start. At least you made some progress. All right, let's see if I can get up there this time without losing oxygen so that health gets taken off. There we go. There you go, Harbinger. There's a free one. There's a free Lara death. No worries. I wish I could say it was on purpose, but no. That one actually was accidentally. Without quotation marks. Ominous music. You know, Lucinda, it's so funny. The movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, that movie doesn't really have a lot of dialogue in it. When it does get to the point in the movie where there's dialogue, it's only when the humans actually enter the picture, and it's set in the future, and you got the astronauts being interviewed and talking amongst each other and all that kind of stuff. And then after that happens, and I think that's like an hour into the movie before you even get to that point. Um, and then for the last probably 20 minutes or so of the movie, there's just no dialogue at all. They actually did a sequel called 2010, The Year We Make Contact, and that sequel had to do a bit of explaining what actually happened at the end of the previous movie. That just made me think of that then when I saw your comment about Evil Within 2, how you didn't understand part of Evil Within 1 until you played Evil Within 2. They recapped the first. Yeah, listen, it's so funny, like um, the 2001 movie was actually written. The movie was being written the same time as the novel was by the author. They were collaborating between each other, and there's things in the novel that aren't in the movie. And in the movie, Stanley Kubrick decided to be a bit more abstract with the movie and not have much dialogue until that point. Whereas the book was a bit different, I think. So yeah, that second movie that they did had to clear up some things about what happened to the previous character in the first movie.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That fucking son of a bitch with the harpoon. Wait, little shit. I should have listened to my instincts and not used that medikit just before the fucking end of the level, because we get all our health back at the start of the next one. So I just wasted a large medikit because I saved after I actually used it. Oh well. I still have 8 left. Yeah, Lucinda, I completely forgot how far away I was from, but there was that little voice saying, Rod, you might be near the end. Don't use your medikit. Didn't listen to it, of course. Okay, what level is this one? Ah, yes, the wreck of the Maria Doria. This is the classic Tomb Raider level. A ship that was capsized and sunk. Mr. Gote, don't use your medikit near the end. Should have listened to myself. That's the thing about this game. Sometimes, or these earlier games, sometimes you're like, oh, I can make this jump. And then you die and you're like, well, fuck. Now I need to reload a save from 10 minutes ago. How's it going, Mr. Goatee?
Aha.
Alright, sorting them out now means they're sorted out later when we have to come back this way. So I think, depending on how long it takes me to do this level, I think this will be the last level for this stream. But getting 2 levels done is good because it means that when I do a longer stream tomorrow, I potentially could finish it earlier than I would have if I didn't do this stream at all. And considering I actually had a late start to this playthrough because I had all these technical issues happening with it, it'll be good to get this game done tomorrow, and then that way next week I can start Tomb Raider 3. But I'm still on good track to finish all the games though, because getting the first game done in 1 week was good. Last Revelation might take 3 or 4 streams, I think.
Aha.
The shortest game in the series, at least the main game, is Legend. I can knock that out in 1 stream.
Aha.
Are you finishing this tomorrow already? Possibly, yeah. Because I've saved over some of the different names, but before Venice was the Great Wall of China, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The area that I just did was the 7th level, but I overwrote the save, so we're now on the 8th level. And then the last few levels are in China again. So just in case anyone missed the new additions to the game schedule. So on Monday and Tuesday next week, I'll be starting my second ever playthrough of Detroit Become Human. And Wednesday next week, I'll be starting a playthrough to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. So they're the games that I've added to the schedule. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do Detroit Become Human, because it's been since 2020 when I played it last. So I don't know. I don't remember how long roughly it can take. Really looking forward to replaying that game again. I can't remember what outcomes I got the first time, so it'll almost be a new playthrough for me. But it'll be good to see what ending I get as well. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Kara was alive. Actually, I think all the characters survived. I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. Played a lot of games since then. A lot of stuff has happened. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast 6 years ago. I mean, maybe 6 years ago I didn't even have breakfast. That's not a good example to use. It was on this day in 1992 at approximately 5 a.m. that I had cereal for breakfast. But the day that I remember most well is the day that they almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Great, now I saved in a save slot that was open. I do like to try and keep some kind of like order in which I save, level by level. These damn enemies that can shoot you before you even see them. Mr. Goethe, you are without a doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of. Ah, but you have heard of me.
Uh-huh.
Did I just reload that save? Jeez, I tell you what. I probably just reloaded that save. I'm like, why am I killing the henchman again? I bloody did. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Halmager can't wait for you to play Tomb Raider 4 again so you can get the PTSD you had from 23 years ago. You feel old. It'll be a time to reminisce. Lucinda, what are you here today? I don't know. Maybe, like, I don't know, 80% here. It's so funny, though, in Tomb Raider 1, when you go to the save screen, to save, you don't have to switch to a different screen. Like, once you go into the book, it loads up on the save game. And then you have to actually go, like, to the left to actually load it. Whereas in this game, they put the load first. Then you have to move across to save. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Lucinda? You gotta love it when they do that kind of stuff. And then you gotta make sure you remember the change, otherwise you might be saving when you wanted to load and loading when you wanted to save. It's like, I just got past this really difficult part. I want to save the game, and I've loaded the other game, the other save before I did that. Whoops. Have you really, Lucinda? Yeah. It's so annoying when that happens. Then I've had games where you save it just as you're about to die, accidentally. And so you don't have a save to reload that's earlier than that. So you have to see the character die over and over again. Harbinger, Indiana Jones music. Yeah, that's the thing that's interesting about these old Tomb Raider games is that the music isn't a constant presence. So sometimes you can get a jump scare because you're just exploring and all you're hearing is the footsteps of Lara, but then ding ding dong dong boom happens and you're like, oh shit. That's something that'd be good for the new games to do, or at the very least have it as an option where you can just turn the actual music off, but just keep the ambient music kicking in every so often.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No. No. No.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Here we go. That's one of them. Oop. Right, save it again before something goes wrong, before like a meteorite hits the earth and destroys my place of residence, but I'm still alive and the game's okay. At least that way I'll have a game to still be able to load.
No.
I just want to hear Lara say no.
No. No. No. No.
There we go. I've scratched that itch now. Alright, so this part here, to get to that fuse, we need to be able to go directly from that side to there. So you need to make sure that you remember to close these doors again that you had to open, to make sure that when you end up there, these doors are closed so that the passage is open for you to go across. So now because they're closed, it means that passageway isn't blocked now. So you can go from there all the way to that way to grab that other fuse thing.
Uh-huh.
Hello, XD. Welcome.
This is kinda like Indiana Jones. Crisis. Gollum. Gollum, Gollum.
Yeah. It well and truly is. That is for sure. Cheers, XD. Thank you for redeeming that as well. So, do you have a plan? Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science. Thanks for redeeming that, Harbinger. Arnold Schwarzenegger on Breaking Bad. Could you imagine? It's funny actually thinking of Indiana Jones. In 1996, the first Tomb Raider game came out, and Lara Croft being partly inspired by Indiana Jones, of course. But then in 1999, the Indiana Jones the Indiana Jones game, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, came out in 1999 and played and looked like Tomb Raider did. So Tomb Raider inspired them for the next Indiana Jones game. It's funny how things inspire one thing and then that thing inspires the previous thing to do it too as well. Happens you still have to read the reviews for the new TV show he is in. Yeah, I don't really watch much television or series stuff, so I haven't seen Breaking Bad or the Better Call Saul show. So what is the new TV show? Listen, do you watch Twitch for your TV? Yeah, I'm the same with Twitch and also YouTube as well. That's the thing I like about YouTube as well. It's like I just feel like watching 10 videos that are like 10 minutes each instead of watching one video that's an hour and a half long. But sometimes it's like I don't feel like watching 5 minute thing. How much do you mean the new show with Arnold in it? Oh, Fubar, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that show either. But I think that's in its second season now. Oh, really? It's the first season. I gotcha. Yeah, because I thought it was a show that had already existed that then Arnold became a character on. That's only the area for a secret anyway. I'm not worried about getting secrets. Mr. Goethe, reminder of medkit. I could be a smartass and say now that you backseated me, I won't use a medikit. Or I'll actually use a medikit before ending the level. Mr. Gate, then you'd be like 3 levels later, fuck, I needed that medikit. That's the thing about this game and these older games is that because you have your health refilled at the start of each new level, it means that you can be really, really liberal with using your health kits. And even more so in The Last Revelation, because in that game, there's some levels that have interconnected levels, and they're separated by loading screens. And because they're separated by a loading screen, it means that you can go into an area, kill enemies, whatever damage you take. After you've killed the enemies, just run back into the previous area, go through the loading screen, and then you'll get your health back. And then just go back in and do that. The days in games where you didn't have to wait for a button to appear on screen to let you know that the game knows that you pressing the button that you already know to press will actually make the game know that you're pressing the button to make the game know that you want to do the things that the game wants to know by putting the fucking button on the screen to know what you want to. So you stand over an item. If you know which button you press to pick it up, you just press the fucking button, and guess what? The character picks the fucking thing up. Not like in today's games, we're like, the button not on the screen. I don't know what you want me to do. It's like I'm standing in front of a door and I'm pressing the button to open the door that's unlocked. What do you think I want to do, game? Hey there, Mariana. Welcome on in. You remember those days? Yeah. I mean, how hard is it to put a buffer, an invisible buffer zone around an object, and for the game to know that when the character is standing on it and the player presses the certain button, that the game goes, you want to pick this up. Hello there, Tall. How's things going? That's the noise I wanted to hear. There we go. So earlier I was talking about how if you forget to make these doors in front of Lara now close again, it means that when you finally get to this point, you won't be able to go towards that. So you'll have to actually backtrack or reload a save and do it all again.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's true, Harbinger, yes. There was a Lara death redemption. A lot of fire there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No. Uh-huh.
Alright, there we go. That'll do for this short stream. Getting 2 levels done is good. And so the level that we're up to is the living quarters. So I'll continue this in my next stream tomorrow, but it was good to get 2 chapters done. Better to get 2 and then be ahead of tomorrow's stream because it's going to be longer. So I just want to thank everyone for watching the stream. We're going to go and raid Crocodiles, who's playing Control. But before I do that though, just want to give some shout outs. Exit the title. Exit game. Just do some things on my end. Absolutely, Lucinda. Yeah, another chapter down. It's good to get 2 done. Let's throw that image up on the screen. Knew there was something I forgot to do. Would like to highly recommend people check out Lucinda's channel as well as Mr. Gote. Lucinda is doing a playthrough of The Evil Within. The plan is to finish that game today, and then tomorrow she's going to be jumping back into A Plague Tale Requiem. Most recently did a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Mondays and Tuesdays she does Assassin's Creed, and the next game she's got lined up for that is Assassin's Creed Revelations. Mr. Gote is playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. He's also a fan of Ghost Recon, but he's also a fan of horror game franchises like Dead Space, as well as the Outlast games and the games by Supermassive, Until Dawn, the Dark Pictures games, and The Quarry. So I highly recommend checking out those streamers if you haven't before. No worries at all, Lucinda, for the stream and for the shout out. More than happy to give you one. Here's a couple of raid messages that people can feel free to use if they would like. And there's one with some different variations. Let's kick off the raid, and if you see me streaming Tomb Raider 2 again, you know it's become Friday. Just want to thank everyone so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good one, and catch you next time.